Welcome back, guys, to another Careful for Spoilers movie review, and today I'm going to be talking about Avengers Infinity War. Guys, it is finally here. The culmination of the past 10 years of Marvel movies, starting in 2008 with the first Iron Man. We are finally here at Avengers Infinity War, where the Guardians get to meet the Avengers, a bunch of different heroes that we've only dreamt about seeing together and seeing in the comics together, but never live action. Never before did I think I would see the Hulk, Iron Man, and Doctor Strange all in the same room together. Like, there's just so many incredible moments in this film, and as you can tell, careful for spoilers, guys. I am going ape shit all the way into spoilers. Now, before I go into all of the things that I did like about this film, let's be honest, there is no perfect film, really. There were things that were nitpicks for me, and I kind of just want to get those out of the way. Peter Dinklage as the dwarf that makes all of the Asgardian weapons and just pretty much the most dangerous weapons in existence, according to Rocket in the film. Like, I felt like his performance was so like cheap and phoned in. Honestly, he kind of took me out of the movie. Thankfully, he's not in it very long, but it felt so phoned in and so like ridiculous. Boy, blah 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 blah. Like, he just talks like this, like he thinks that's what a giant dwarf or a giant like troll thing talks like death, that's what that means. Like, it just sounded so bad. It was so terrible. Like, it completely took me out of the movie. But again, thankfully, not only is that scene, the entire scene with him, awesome with everything that Thor is doing, but like, I'm just glad that it was quick. Another little nitpick is the CGI in certain places is pretty bad. But there is no way that everything, again, can be completely perfect. And with those two things completely out of my mind, I will say honestly to you guys, in my personal opinion, this is the greatest comic book movie ever made. Thanos is the best villain ever put to screen. And I know to some people that's sacrilege. Like, Heath Ledger's Joker is the greatest villain of all time. Now, I will say, Heath Ledger's performance as the Joker, Heath Ledger's preparation to become the Joker, it's legendary. There is nothing that can top his performance and what he put into it. But the character, the person, the being that Marvel Studios and Josh Brolin gave to us in Thanos, I think it's a better villain, a better character than the Joker that we got in The Dark Knight. You align so much with Thanos' motivations. Like, all of this stems from real world issues. Overpopulation. In China, you can only have one child per household depending on certain things. And overpopulation is a real thing, and it's because of that. It is because of overpopulation and his planet Titan is the reason why it's dead now. Thanos had a plan. Let's not make any specific categories. It'll be at random. The rich, the poor, middle class. It doesn't matter. Take out half the population so that the other half could live, flourish, their planet could flourish. And because he didn't follow through on his plan, his planet, his people are all dead. When you look at it from that perspective, is Thanos really wrong? It is extreme, of course. And this is why Magneto is also an amazing character to me. And I don't really see him as a villain. Magneto has been through so much in his life. And as humans, we hate what we don't understand. And mutants are that thing that we don't understand. And he feels like he's doing what he has to. If he has to kill, he's doing it for mutant kind. And Thanos believes that he is doing the same thing for all life in the universe. In the comics, it is very rare where a studio, a director could take a villain from the comics and actually make it better than the comic. In the comics, Thanos is obsessed with death, the embodiment of death. And his whole thing with wiping out half of the life in the galaxy is to impress death. Although I would have been perfectly fine with that, And before Thor Ragnarok came out, I kind of had a theory that maybe Marvel Studios was going to use Hela as the quote-unquote embodiment of death that brings Thanos to want to get all of the Infinity Stones. But the way that they took it is so much more interesting. Thanos truly believes that he's doing the right thing for all of life in the universe. Gamora's planet, when he took Gamora, those people were hungry. They didn't have anything. Their planet was on the brink of extinction. And because Thanos had the balls to make a call that nobody else could, everybody, he says it himself, kids are growing up with full bellies. They will grow up knowing a beautiful planet that will sustain itself for generations beyond. Thanos believes he's doing the right thing. And in a fucked up sense, he kind of is. Who knows how long our universe that we see will sustain itself? Overpopulation, we don't know. And Thanos, like Loki in the first Avengers, but Thanos really means it. He is burdened with glorious purpose. Like, Thanos is an incredible character. And I didn't think I would align with him this much. As you guys could tell, when he sacrifices Gamora, like, I felt for him. The pain I felt was not watching Gamora die. It was watching Thanos deal with the fact that I can't fail again. I failed my own homeworld. And I have the ability to save the universe, and I will not fail again. And if I have to sacrifice my favorite daughter, and it's fucked up. It's fucked up, but it's poetic in a way. When he rolls that tear, it's like, holy shit, I feel for Thanos. When he snaps his fingers and wipes out half life in the universe and we watch those Avengers fade away, it's like, although I feel pain, I feel for Thanos that he is burdened with this sense of purpose that he has to fulfill. And when he stabs Tony Stark, he genuinely feels sorry. I hope they remember you. I have to do this for the sake of the rest of the world. I know how awesome you are. I know what you bring to the table for your people, for the human race, the advancements that you bring. But it's a small cog in this huge machine that this universe is. And Thanos' motivations are pure to me. And it's insane, like, how much I really align with him. This movie is filled with such incredible moments. When he killed Loki, honestly, was spoiled for me. And when he kills Loki, it hurt me. It really hurt me. When he beat the shit out of Hulk, man. He beats the shit out of Hulk to the point where Hulk doesn't even show up for the rest of the entire movie. Heimdall dies. And I had a theory that Heimdall was one of the keepers of the Soul Stone. I also had a theory that Adam Warlock was being brought to life by the Soul Gem. Obviously, that's wrong. The Soul Gem is, I can't remember the name of the planet exactly. I think it's Volmir. I can't remember exactly, but I love the fact that in order for Thanos to retrieve the stone, he had to sacrifice a soul, a life that's close to him, so that the person controlling the stone can understand the weight of the power they carry. There's so many amazing themes in this film, and what a way to bring back Red Skull. I was like, holy shit! Because fans have been wondering, when is Red Skull coming back? Nobody believed he was dead. The Space Stone clearly transported him somewhere else in the galaxy. So it's like, where was he the whole time? He is now guarding the gate to the stone that he could never possess. That is his turmoil. That is his judgment. And I love that. In and out, just to answer that little question. And I have a love-hate relationship with the Iron Spider suit. And I know I'm kind of everywhere, but I mean, this film is everywhere. There's a lot going on in this movie. And I love that the legs come out. Like, I love it. There's a spot where he has the legs and he's standing, and it's a shot right out of the comics, and it's gorgeous. But there's parts of it that I don't really like. One of the YouTube channels that I follow, he doesn't like the Iron Spider suit at all. And there are certain things that I agree with and some things that I don't like. I really don't like that it looks so much like an Iron Man suit. Like, I really wish there was more Spider-Man flair to it. But it is what it is. That's another really small little nitpick. All of these characters get really cool moments. Drax is incredibly funny. Of course, the Guardians, the Bring, all of the humor, and all of the other characters too. Watching Doctor Strange and Tony Stark interact. Doctor Strange has such amazing moments in this movie. When he multiplies himself and fights Thanos one-on-one, and you could see the confidence on his face when he is using this time stone to look at these 14 million different possibilities of how this could come out, how this could turn out, and he ends up giving Thanos the time stone. You know that this is the one scenario where we win, because he promised Tony that if it comes down to you and the kid or the stone, I will protect the stone. So the only reason Doctor Strange did that was to go with the scenario that we end up winning. And it's crazy. When Thanos snaps his fingers and everyone turns to dust, let's be real. They're going to use the time stone to bring people back in Avengers 4. Guardians Volume 3 is already being written. We already know Spider-Man is coming back for a sequel. We already know Black Panther is coming back for a sequel. And we saw Shuri finish the map of Vision's brain before she was knocked unconscious. So they will build Vision another body and bring him back to life. And this is my theory. I have no idea. But that's what I think. And I think that they'll actually kill Cap and Tony in Avengers 4. Because in order for you to bring back so many people, in order for there to be real stakes, more people have to die. And I think those people will die. And I think some people that faded away, maybe Mantis might not return. Who knows? Maybe Drax might not return. We know Gamora's not coming back. But who knows? But some people will definitely return and some people won't. And we just have to wait for Avengers 4 to see that. Man, like, I'm just trying to think of so many moments throughout this film that were just so incredible. Like, watching Thor build Stormbreaker with Peter Dinklage's character. Like, that was an epic moment. Watching Groot use his hand to be the handle. Like, there's so many cool moments when they drop into Wakanda and Cap and Black Panther running side by side and just wrecking balls. Scarlet Witch has this really cool moment where she uses her power to save everyone. Black Widow and Okoye fighting that member of the Black Order. Like, there's just so many incredible moments in this film, and leads me to think that this is the biggest, the greatest comic book movie of all time. Maybe I'm just really high on this movie and I'll see it for a tour time tonight, but this film is absolutely incredible. There was no way that I was prepared for everything that was going to happen in Infinity War. No matter what spoilers you might have read, there are still other things in this movie that will blow your fucking mind. And I just had so much fun watching this film. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I really do appreciate you guys contributing to my channel and helping me grow. I'm going to talk so much more about this film on my website, carefulforspoilers.com, and the podcast where I'm going to talk about hours about this film. Again, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you guys next time.